Welcome, CDS members, to Protect and Play. We're very excited you were able to join the program. I'm Alka Nair with Hawthorne Strategy Group, the PR firm working with CDS Communications. And we thought it would be good to provide you with a little presentation walking through the program, talking a little bit about what we might need to help make this program a success. So thanks again for joining, and thanks for listening in. This is a new program that CDS has started to support youth sports. And the idea is to help more kids maintain good oral health and safety during play and competition. We want to encourage and educate families about the importance of wearing a mouth guard when you're playing sports, and not just any mouth guard, but a custom fit CDS dentist provided mouth guard. And the way we want to do that is by making mouth guards affordable for families throughout the Chicago area. And we think, because we're going to be promoting the mouth guard discount more broadly via media stories and other outlets, we potentially hope to drive new patients to CDS dentist offices and help you reinforce your role in the program with your existing patient community. And we're starting off our first youth sports sponsorship program with a partnership with the Chicago Blackhawks and their youth hockey activities. They hold summer camps at the new MB Ice Arena in Chicago and the Mount Prospect Arena. And they are also going to be holding 25 or so events throughout the year, where they bring a huge mobile inflatable rink, and they take that into communities, schools, park districts, and those are the events that we can be present at as CDS dentists to sort of, again, promote the use of mouth guards and help potentially drive patient traffic to CDS dentist offices and educate the public about the importance of mouth guard use. So how does it work? You have signed up to offer 50% discount off of your total fee. So you're joining fellow CDS dentists and making mouth guards affordable for families, and you're helping kids start on a path to good oral health and safety as they continue to pursue an athletic lifestyle. This is a 50% discount off of your total fee. I'll say that again. So this is for the fitting and the device. So it does not sort of dictate which vendor you might need to go to or what type of mouth guard. You would treat your patients as you normally do. The program is limited to one per child or youth athlete per year, but certainly you are welcome to offer this to your patients more than once if you think that's helpful for them. Part of what we need you to do with this mouth guard discount promo is to help us track any of the inquiries that come in. And there's a link to the Google form in this presentation. It was also sent to you via email and in the documents we provided when you first signed up. It's a very simple form. You, your office manager, practice assistant, anyone that is in your office helping track this info can just fill out that form really quickly, tracking when an inquiry comes in about the mouth guard discount and whether patients made an appointment for their child to come in for a fitting. Most of you track referrals when patients make appointments already at your practices. And so at the end of the year, we're asking that throughout, if you can note CDS Protect and Play as a referral source. CDS will check in with you via a member survey at the end of the year to find out if the mouth guard related visits resulted in any additional appointments made for those children or their family members or their friends. And again, this is to help us to track the mouth guard discount promo itself, as well as the success of the program overall. So it's really important that we have you help us track that information. The second part of our role is specific to the Blackhawks partnership with their youth hockey, is serving as a CDS ambassador. And this would be at both the summer camps. There are 4 of them that take place between June and August. And then there are the inflatable rink, the mobile rink we were talking about earlier. We can attend these, and again, we would be on site to hand out literature. We have postcards that CDS has put together that that provide parents with a little bit of information about why mouth guards are important, some statistics, and provides a URL for them to go and visit cds.org/Blackhawks so they can find a participating CDS dentist. So you would be on site handing out postcards and giveaways at the camp. We have CDS branded mouth guard cases for the camp specifically that are part of our giveaway kits, including toothbrushes and toothpaste. And you would be helping to educate those parents and families on the use of the properly fitted mouth guard. And then, of course, promote the discount. Encourage families to bring their child in for a fitting. In terms of scheduling, we will be in touch with you about the relevant events that are taking place near you. When you signed up, we asked you for your practice location, and this was part of the reason why. So, for example, the second camp that's taking place, maybe if it's in Mount Prospect, then we can reach out to the CDS dentists in that area to see who's available to help staff these. So we will be in touch on that as needed. The rink events are, the schedule sort of is coming in on a rolling basis. So we'll make sure to be in touch as soon as we know more about that schedule. We want to talk a little bit about how to talk about CDS when you're at these events. And we went through a messaging process with leadership, and some of you have gone through our messaging training. But for those who haven't, we want to give you just a little bit of a primer, some key talking points about Chicago Dental Society. CDS dentists know that oral health is key to overall health. We are up, you are up on the latest medical advances, technology. You're committed to continuing education, especially through events like the Midwinter Meeting. And CDS dentists are your neighbors, they're your friends, they're anchors in your communities as patients. And so these are some of the primary messages and the important things that sort of differentiate CDS dentistry. That's a little bit about how to talk about CDS. Now, how do you talk about the program? When you're talking to parents, patients, families, either in your practice or out at an event, we think that you want to talk to parents about adding a custom fit mouth guard to protect their child's smile. You know that mouth guards, a properly fitted one, can help prevent injury to a child's jaw, teeth, tongue, cheeks, their entire mouth. We also know that a good mouth guard, a proper athletic mouth guard, can protect from head and neck injuries and concussions. There are some statistics on the postcards that we're providing at the event, and they're also available in the For the Public section on the CDS website, and we call it the Mouth Guard Power Play. There are some stats available there, starting with 3 million teeth that get knocked out every year in youth sports. So you can encourage patients to visit cds.org/mouthguard for more stats and for the sources for these studies. And just a little tip, if you are an event ambassador and you're at an event, be proactive. Most families and parents won't walk up to you. If you're at a camp, you're likely going to be at a table, or if you're at a rink event, you may be at a tent, or we might be in a more freestanding sort of situation. But I think you can expect most people won't come up to you to talk to you, and so it's important to sort of reach out to parents, and that's why we wanted to talk about messages, how to talk about the program, and how to talk about CDS and your role in this program, which includes the 50% mouth guard discount, and how to find a participating CDS dentist. You can direct them to cds.org/mouthguard. We also provided you with some tips on social media. And this is important because, we think that if you're participating in the program, you're going to want to help promote that. Again, both to new patients, but also with your existing patient community. So make sure to take a look at the how-to that got sent out. There are some sample posts for Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. You can use some of that content for your website, your practice, or if you have a blog that you write or a site you contribute to, you can certainly talk about your participation in the program there, and we've given you some language for that. You could certainly use it in your communications, whether it's newsletters or email, the ways that you communicate with patients. to tell them a little bit about your participation in this program. We want to make sure that you and CDS get the most out of this program. So how to do that? Make sure you sign up. You've done that already, but we will be accepting new sign-ups on a rolling basis using that same SurveyMonkey link. We want to ask you to help the program grow. Invite your network of CDS member dentists to join. We think that in order for this program to be a true success, we do need to have a good critical mass of CDS dentists participating, and then we can really measure how well it has worked. Remember to track the activity using a Google form we provided, and we'll be in touch at the end of the year with the member survey. And look out for us via email and phone. We may be contacting you about events taking place near you, and that's a way to really help maximize the impact of the program. We have some frequently asked questions available here. You can always contact us with any additional questions that come up. I'll quickly go over these. Where can I find more information about the program? Easy. As members, you can log into the MyCDS section of the CDS website. There's a handy link here. And can you sign up after the deadline? Yes, we're accepting new dentists. We will probably have a cutoff date at some point, but right now we are happily accepting more dentists. So please get your colleagues to sign up. Do you have to offer the discount to participate? Yes, that is actually the primary thing in the program. And do you have to be an event ambassador? And do you have to staff events? You know, we know that running a practice is a full-time, more than full-time thing, and that you're busy. And we think that you can participate. There are not a ton of events. We will do our best to make sure that we're only contacting you about events that are relevant or near you. But you're not required to. So the discount is the only requirement to join the program. But we think it's a good idea to help be an event ambassador, which again is not going to be that frequent. Do I have to use a specific type of mouth guard? I did have a conversation with a few of you when you were first signing up for the program, and this was a very good question. We want to emphasize the importance of patients coming in to see you, going in to see their CDS dentist and get a custom fit mouth guard. So you should handle those patients the way that you normally would, and fit them the way you normally would, and order the mouth guard and work with the vendor that you typically have in place already. It's just that you would simply be providing the patient half off of your total cost. You signed up to be an event ambassador. How will you be contacted? We will reach out to you as the schedule becomes available. Again, the RINC event schedule will be coming in on more of a rolling basis. So we will get those, we will contact you as something comes up that's near you. The summer camp events, of course, are already set. You have those dates in the packet that was sent out to you. And that information is also available in the MyCDS Member Center when you log in. And where can you go with questions? You can contact me. I am Alka, A-L-K-A, at hawthornestrategy.com. And feel free to reach out to us with any questions that you might have, anything that was not included here. We tried to keep that brief so you could watch this at any time at your convenience, but feel free to contact us, and thank you so much again for participating.